What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rambling Garage. Today we're going to be working on the 2000 WS6. If you guys recall, we did the key audio install. If you don't recall, I'll put that link in the description. Everything went super well with the install itself, but we ran into the sail panel behind the driver's seat still making noise, and that's why we did the upgrade. So that tells me that either an output in the head unit is bad, or we have a channel bad in the amp. So if we look over here, I got a mess on my bench, like usual, but we got a new Delco Monsoon amp. I got this from Hawk's 3rd gen. I accidentally ordered the Camaro one, which is a different part number. Called them the next day, and they took care of it, no problem. So Hawks, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys for that. So we're gonna pop the hatch on this thing, and if you guys saw my video before, that speaker in the back there, taking the panel off, you also get to see the spare tire, and behind the spare tire is the amp. So we're gonna pull that off, pull the spare tire out, and we'll replace the amp, see if that fixes our issue. If it doesn't, we know we need a head unit then, I guess. And if the head unit doesn't do it, we'll just sell the car and I don't know, get a Mustang. So enough talking. Let's get this thing apart and see if we can replace that amp and see if we can get a full experience on the key audio speakers. I'm looking forward to that. So I think what we're going to do before we put this in, or pull this out, is I'll plug the other one in, we'll test it out, make sure it works, and then we can go from there. Plug her in real quick. Test it out real quick. Alright, so I still have the cover off, but it is doing the exact same thing. So it's not our amp, it has to be the head unit. The head units in these cars are infamously terrible. That kind of sucks because those are expensive. An amp is only 30 bucks. So I'm going to turn this off. Amp is only 30 bucks and it's easy. Oh, that sucks. So I think what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to have to take that out, I want to get it converted for Bluetooth. So I think we'll do that. I don't know. I can't imagine wiring is causing this. It has to be either the amp or the head unit. So, but to get you guys closer so you guys can see, got the wheel out. This thing's never been out. It's like 24, 25 years old. So kind of neat. But, so your amp sits behind this guy here, so it's mounted here. So you got two, what looks like maybe 14 mils. You remove that and your amp comes right out. So there's that. I'm really hoping it's a head unit. I kind of want to just grab a cheap head unit and try it before I spend a bunch of money on a Bluetooth one. Kind of sucks. So alright, I'm gonna put this back together. We'll get that plugged back in, and I guess we'll figure out what our head unit options are. Alright guys, I allegedly made off-camera progress. Sorry. I went on Marketplace. I bought a Monsoon stereo. This one's not in good shape, but the guy said it worked when it came out. The display, not working. It's cracked and then missing this knob, but otherwise it's actually in pretty good shape. If anyone needs this, let me know. You can swap over your little button here. I don't know what's going on with the display. It might work if you give it a couple taps. It has some sort of wrap CD in it. Comes with it because I'm not putting it back in to take it out. But we threw that in the car. So to remove the stereo in here, it's just like the 3rd gens. You'd pop out the surround there, and we're going to get in here actually. So 1 second. All right, so just like the 3rd gens, you pop out this surround. It's just held in by push pins. So if you start in the top right corner, work your way around. I found that to be the easiest. Then there's 3 screws, 2 over here, 1 over here, and then you just have the connectors on the back. 2 connectors and the antenna, and you're out. So we swapped the other one in. Same exact thing. The sail panel speaker was bad, so we did the head unit and the amp. My only other thought then was that there was a wiring issue, and I never put the that speaker cover back on, so I just popped it out quick. And I found in the connector that I had some fabric in there. I don't know how it got in there, where it got in there, what happened. It might have been from the harnesses that I purchased so that I didn't have to cut them off the factory speakers. But it makes me wonder if maybe that was there on the original sub that was in there too, and that's why it started going bad. Like it somehow just worked its way in there. It doesn't make sense to me. So a lot of words. I took that out and plugged it back in, and it sounds perfect now. So let's try and not get demonetized. Just a commercial.
$62.99. And all multi-pet dog and cat toys are buy one, get one free. Don't miss your chance to get our lowest prices of the year. Only at Blank Fleet.
Night the Hog will bring you
It's a terrible station. So I don't know how well you guys can tell, but it sounds great in here now. I want to relearn some of these. I'd rather take that one. I'd rather take, if you haven't done this before, press and hold. So now I got my most listened to stations here. Oh, I lost one. What did I do? Alright, you guys really don't care about this, but you get to watch. Okay, there we go. I got my stations. So now it sounds great. So we fixed it. I just apologize I didn't film it, but just pulling out that speaker and replacing the harness, or cleaning up the harness. All right, now I'm sweating. Tends to happen, but it's fixed. It sounds great. It sounds really good. The key audio stuff sounds fantastic. We're limited by the Monsoon head unit now, so I'm confident that if I swapped over to a more modern head unit, which you could really do like a remote install in the glove box or something to fix that and keep the factory look. I just don't care that much. I literally listen to this maybe twice a year. So, but yeah, it sounds way, way better. I don't have the blown speaker anymore, which I'm pretty confident the factory one is probably blown because it did work prior. It didn't just get some fabric worked in by itself. That doesn't make sense. So sounds better, looks the same, and overall a quality upgrade. So now I have a Monsoon amp if you want it. Call it 25 bucks shipped. Hawk says them for 30 shipped. And I have that head unit. Display doesn't seem to work. It may work. We tap it a little bit. I don't know. The display is for sure cracked, and it's missing that volume button. The other buttons look really good. So those are worth a little bit more, especially the Monsoon stuff on there. Call it 50 shipped. Shoot me an offer. Send me a message. My email is somewhere on my channel. So ramblinggarage@gmail.com. Send me a message if you want them. I'll send them out, wrap them up well, and get them out to you. Buy them both, we'll discount shipping or something. But there it is. Not a very interesting video today, guys, but we did make some progress. We got this thing one step closer to being perfect. The only other thing this car does is that T-top rattles just a tiny bit, and it drives me nuts. So we might try to tackle that eventually, but this car is, might need tires here soon because they're old, but outside of that, pretty much where we want it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. We'll have more videos coming up here soon before we get into the winter. And we'll decide what we're going to do for a winter project. We got to do something. So thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.